Hey, what's up, you bitches and sluts and whores? It's Dandy, and today I am here to tell you a fucking crazy story. We're in Puerto Rico, and we go out to a gay club, and guess what? We fucking got kicked out. And so you're going to hear 4 different point of views of this story, because I couldn't tell you whose point of view is most accurate. Probably mine. But you're gonna hear it all today. The tea hunty. Let's go ahead and begin. We get into our Uber, go to Circo Bar, we walk in, and the guy pats us down, and we go inside of the bar, and it looks like there's like 4 people inside. We're like, what the fuck is going on? But then there's other people that are like walking in the secret pathway or whatever, so we go follow, and like there's another room. I'm like, oh cool. There's a room with like staircases and stuff, and it's like kind of ratchet looking, but I'm like into it. And so there's another room that you keep going, and that's where we ended up. So we get to this 3rd room, and of course we want cocktails, obvious. So we go to the bar, and we're in Puerto Rico, mind you. So I didn't want to order a drink, so I have the Spanish people order a drink, obvious. So they go and order these drinks, and the bartender goes and makes us these cocktails. So he gets this cheap ass motherfucking tequila and mixes it with, I think, like some random mixer. We get the drinks, and mind you, when he first told us the price, he said they were $1.75. Like, that's what I heard, that the drinks were $1.75. So then all of a sudden he's like, oh, it's gonna be 15. And then we were like, oh, okay. And he's like, oh, no, it's 19. And I'm like, okay, whatever. I'm not even like pressed at this point. I'm like, whatever, let me just pay this fucking $19, whatever. So I give him a 10 and I give him a 20 because, you know, we're at a fucking bar. I need to tip him. So I give him a 10, give him a 20, and then he goes and takes it to his little cash register, gives me back $1 motherfucking dollar. Bitch, I was like, I gave you a 10 and a 20. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. No, you didn't. I was like, yes, I did. I gave you a 10 and a 20. And this motherfucker was like, no, you didn't. You didn't give me you only gave me a 20. Why would you give me a 10 and a 20? I was like, because I was trying to tip your ass? Like, the fuck? And he was like, no, you didn't. You only gave me a 20. So he motherfucking insisted that I only gave him a 20. And I'm like, no, I gave you a 10 and a 20. This motherfucker was trying to like scam my ass. So he was like, no, I didn't. No, you didn't give me that. I was like, who do I need to talk to? Because basically we're not getting anywhere. He's like, oh, well, you'll have to go talk to my manager. So Steven, Stephanie, and Hansel were over to the side, and I followed this bartender into that one room in the middle where there was like the staircases or whatever. He took me into like a back room, and I was like barging in, and then when the guy came out of the back room, was like, no, don't go in here. You can't come in here. I'm like, he stole my money. I didn't say it like that. I said, I was like legit pissed. I was like, I gave him a 10 and a 20. He took my money. I need my fucking money back. And like, he was like, whoa, what's going on? And I guess they were like talking in Spanish to each other. And then I tried to explain my point. And he was like, oh, let's go over here. So we went to the bar, and he was like pretending to look on a fucking, he put his like phone on as like a flashlight to like look around the floor that I dropped my money or something. He pretended to go look at the fucking register, and he was like, oh no, you didn't give him a 10 and a 20. I was like, bitch, how the fuck do you know I didn't give him a 10 and a 20? He's like, you didn't give him that. I know you didn't. I'm like, the fuck? And I was like, how are you gonna sit here and tell me that I did not give this boy a 10 and a 20? He was like, because you're the one that's been drinking, not me. I'm like, the fuck? What does that have to do with anything? I had 1 drink prior to that. Like, he's like, oh, I'll check my camera later. And I'm like, what the fuck is that gonna do me now? I was like, you need to go check that now. And he was like, oh, no, you need to, I don't remember what the fuck he said, honestly. Like, I'm a little shook up, so you'll hear that a little bit later, what was really said. I was yelling at this little boy. He was not a little boy, he was like the manager or something. I was going off. We were going back and forth, and I told him, I was like, I'm a YouTuber and I'm gonna make a video about this. And that's what threw him over the edge. And he was like, yeah, well, you can get out. I was like, gladly. And so I threw my drink down, and we were starting to walk out, but I saw Hansel was sipping his drink. I'm like, actually, never mind. I'm gonna take this drink and I'm gonna continue drinking it. So he's like escorting us out of the club, taking us to that room I told you with the staircases, and like he's like taking us through this barred area, and he's screaming for someone at the top of the staircase. So I'm like, oh, I'm not going that way. So I was like, no, we need to go this way. So we go out the front exit that we came out, sipping our drink, hurry up and finishing our drink, and fucking left because we were getting kicked out of the motherfucking club. Like, how could you do that to somebody? I would never try to scam somebody and like be disgusting like that. Karma comes around and it's coming for your asses, because I just could never do that to anybody. I felt like I was robbed. I felt like I was taken advantage of, and I'm not gonna sit there and let someone just like walk all over me. I'm gonna tell you, like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? They like to like walk over people and steal people's money, which is fucking disgusting. So if you're in Puerto Rico, do not go to fucking circos, because they're disgusting human beings and they'll steal from you. So don't go there.
So I'm just minding my own business, you know, trying to have a drink. I already had one drink. I was feeling okay. So we were walking. We tried to find a nice club to go to because, you know, we're in Puerto Rico. We just got here. We want to have fun. So we found a place, and we got there. The music was good. It was okay. Like, everybody got pat down. They let me go through because I'm a girl. They were like, let's get some drinks. Okay, we're gonna get drinks. So they ordered the drinks, and then they're still paying. And me and Annie are just over here minding our business, just trying to twerk on each other, because what do you do in Puerto Rico? You twerk, you twerk, you twerk, you twerk. So we did that. And then we were sitting there waiting on our drinks. So then Steven brings them over and we grab them, and Daniel's still waiting to get money back from what I thought. This is what really actually happened in my eyes. Then we saw him go somewhere and I was like, wait, why is he going over there? Let's follow him, because the rule was we're not supposed to leave anybody alone. So we followed him. Actually, you know, back it up. We got the drinks, and then Hansel told me, you better drink your drink because we're about to leave. When he saw Daniel, like, he was, okay, it looked like they were about to make out, honestly. They're like, this, and this, because it was loud in the club. And then they went to the room, and we followed, and we ended up leaving. It was horrible. It was horrible, so I would never go there, but we still had a blast. That's what happened, in my opinion. Honestly, I'm just minding my own business. I don't really remember. But don't go there. But we do. People are laughing at me, guys. They're hearing my side of the story, and it's the right side of the story, and they just feel the need to laugh at me. But you know, I was just minding my own business, trying to get another drink. The drink was actually nasty and I didn't want to drink it, so I was actually kind of happy. I kind of thought I was gonna have to throw my drink at somebody at one point, but I didn't. I actually gave it to Hansel and he chugged it down right before we left because we had to get out of there. They robbed us. Basically, we got robbed.
Is this angle okay? So, okay, so we go to the club Friday night, right? How did the night start? Oh, we went to this place where there was a bunch of old people dancing, and we weren't really feeling it, and so we thought, let's go to a club. And so we googled some places, and then we found Circus, and so we went there. There was no cover. It was pretty cool. And then we get in, and there's a couple different rooms, and so we're like, oh, let's go to the other room. Let's go hang out and dance and have fun. And you know, they're playing all kinds of Beyonce and Gaga, and so we're living, of course. We get to the other room, and of course we're gonna get a drink. So I go up to the bartender, which was probably my first mistake. I should have spoken in Spanish to him, but I was like, what are you making? Can you make us something sweet? Oh my god, we want something sweet, blah, 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 whatever. So then he's like, telling me no. He's like, no, what do you want? He was being nice about it though, and I'm like, well, what do you have? Can you make me, I think I asked him for a tequila sunrise, and he's like, no, we have this. And I was like, okay, well, I don't know. So then I'm asking Daniel, what should we get, blah, blah, blah. And so finally, I was like, okay, well, can you just mix, I don't know, cranberry and vodka? And he's like, okay. And then that's when Daniel and Steven came up, and he's like, I heard him say it'll be $15. And so then at that point, I'm like, all right, the boys got it. I'm gonna go party hardy with Stephanie. So I go back, and we're like jamming out, dancing, living, we're Snapchatting. It's so much fun, blah, blah, blah. And then Steven joins us, and so, but Daniel was still at the bar, like doing something. And so he's taking forever. So we're just there, and we're like Snapchatting, having fun, dancing, blah, blah, blah. And then I see Daniel leave. And we're like, oh God, it's one of two things. He's either gonna go suck some dick to pay for our drinks or something went down. So we're like, we should go follow him. So let's go follow him. We go follow him, and then he's talking to some short little Chinese looking guy, and then he comes back to the bar, and then we're like, what's going on? He was like, oh, well, they didn't give me my change back. I gave him a 20 and a 10, and he says I didn't, blah, blah, blah. He says I gave him a 20, so he gave me $1 back. So we're like, oh God, okay. So I didn't think anything about it. They're gonna just give him the money, blah, 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 whatever. So we go back to the other room, and we're drinking and having fun. And then all of a sudden, I just see Daniel and the other guy, like, Daniel's like in his face like this, and then like this, and then like this, and then like this, and they're going back and forth, and then this, and then, and you, and I'm like, uh-oh. So I look at Stephanie and Steven, and I'm like, y'all better chug these, because I think we're leaving after this. And then when Daniel started getting closer and closer to this guy's face, I'm like, oh my God, something's about to happen. So I grab Daniel's arm, and I'm like, Daniel, let's go, let's go. And then I hear him say, well, then you guys can leave, blah, blah, blah. And Daniel's like, fine, we'll fucking leave, blah, blah, blah. So then we start heading out, but the guy starts going to some other place to get bouncers or security or some, I don't know, some bullshit person, because it was a bullshit bar. And then Steven, I see him start talking to the little Asian boy, and then he says, no, we're leaving. And so then we all start chugging our drinks down so that we can, you know, obviously get our money's worth. And then we head out, and that was it, I think.
I feel like I gotta start like this, look. Cut. What's up, guys? Steven here. I don't know what those fibbers told you, but that is not the story, and that's not how it went down that night at club Gao Gao, wherever the fuck the club that name was. Before we walk in, we get patted down by security. He pats us all down, says, oh, no charge, come in, pat you down, pats us down. Felt my junk, felt good, needed it, get started off right. Then we go inside, everything's cool, we go in, there's actually nobody there. I hear Dua Lipa, that's my shit. And we go to get drinks, the bartender seems cool. And so Daniel goes over, well, we both go over, order our drinks. Daniel asks what he has. He said, do you have anything to make this with like a Bahama Mama maybe? He's like, oh, we got, no, we don't have anything like that to make anything like that. And then he's like, okay, well, do you have any of this stuff? Maybe you can make this drink, Sex on the Beach or something like that. He looks, he's like, well, first he said, we have everything but whatever you ordered first. And then he's like, okay, do you have this? And he's like, no, sorry, we don't have, like, where the fuck is everything at? There's a CVS and Walmart right down the road. Hello, just walk over there and pick up a little something, come back with it. I guess they said, you know, well, how much, you know, will it be for this drink, these drinks right here? He's like, oh, a few dollars, maybe, 1 or 2. Okay, that's cool. You know, get lit off. A few bucks, drinks, that's whatever, that's fine. Comes back and he's like, all right, well, that'll be, you know, for all of these, it'll be 15 bucks. I don't know if this guy knows how to add, or if he just dropped the fuck out of school in 3rd grade or something. 1 or 2 doesn't, for 4 people, that's 8 bucks, 10 bucks. Nope, 15 bucks. So, okay, so, fuck it. I gave Daniel 10, and I said, just put in the 5. That's 15 bucks right there. And then I guess he turns around, and he says, that'll be 17 bucks, what I heard. $17. Like, how the fuck? Okay. It ended up being $19. He gives him 30. He takes the money, turns around, okay, we grab our drinks, whatever, we're dancing, we're waiting on Daniel to get his change. Daniel starts talking to him, doing all this movement over here, and this. So we're like, okay, what's going on? We're just, you know, kind of dancing, chilling, Snapchatting, whatever. Snapchat me. I'll have Daniel put my Snapchat right here, down below, so you can follow me. I turn over, Daniel walks away, goes into another room with this guy. The bartender, they go, okay, maybe Daniel's getting a free something, you know, in the back door in another room or something, but let us know, shit. You know, I can talk to Hansel over here while you do your thing over there, get some free shit, whatever. That was happening. So they went over, it's like, okay, we don't know anybody, let's go and follow him before they kidnap him and sell his body parts on the black market. They follow him, they go to a side door, they go inside, and they come back out, and then a guy comes out, short guy, Asian dude, in Puerto Rico. That's weird. So They come out, they go back to the bar, and then figure some money problem. So then we asked Daniel what happened. Daniel says, I gave this guy 30. He's supposed to give me some change back. He only gave me $1 back. You know, all of a sudden, you know, this guy goes to the back of the register, takes out the register with a little ass flashlight, starts looking, he counts some shit, whatever, and then he's, you know, shakes his head. The manager or whatever comes back outside, behind the bar. Him and Daniel start kind of talking. We're just watching, start getting each other's ear. Daniel's doing this, Daniel's doing that, he's doing this move, and the guy's doing this move right here. They were starting to get lit in this bitch, but nope, they were see Daniel starting all this shit right here. They started turning around. I was like, oh man, oh shit. So then Hansel's like, hey, yeah, you gotta get Daniel real quick. Okay, so we go and grab him. Yeah, they started going at it, start talking, and yeah, Hansel turned around and said, yep, it's about time to go. Drink your drinks, chug them, let's get the fuck out of here. Shit got heated for a while, everybody turned at us. Motherfuckers making out on the side. Stephanie almost punched somebody, turned around. You know, everybody was so heated at the moment, it got crazy. We started throwing some bows, started moving out the club. This guy, he goes over, he's like, y'all gotta get the fuck out of here. Okay, we start walking, Daniel's pissed. He's like, okay, we'll get out of here. He goes over, the guy goes to the side, down this hallway where there's stairs. He looks up at the stairs, he gives a little whistle, dogs start barking. Dogs start barking left and right. One chihuahua and but pit bulls, you can hear them start climbing down. So we take off. The guy comes down, I look at him and I go, hey man, put your dogs back, we're about to get out of here. He says something in Chinese and Puerto Rican, and I didn't understand him. So we were scared, ran out. Daniel's heated, he's pissed. We look up, fuck it, let's go to CVS, try to get some of our own shit. We go back down, passing the club, the bouncer's out there. Remember I said at the beginning of the story, he patted us down? 4 dudes go walk in that place. What's up, bruh? Go on in, fuck it, you don't need to get checked. What? That's how it started, but it got better after that. We stayed away from that area. We know we're not wanted and known and all that shit, so it's fine. Everything else was straight. Puerto Rico, we love you. We'll be back.
So, yeah, we got kicked out of the club. I don't know whose story you could believe. Mine was probably the most accurate, so...
Yeah, honestly, I feel like Steven's an over-exaggerator, so you're not going to believe his story.
I don't even want to know what he said.
The truth and nothing but the truth.
I think mine's more realistic because I was clueless, basically.
I don't remember a lot about that night, so... And it's not because I was drunk, I just don't remember.
Okay, so I feel like this is what you should do. Comment on whose story you think is the best.
Well,
who's
the best and the most realistic.
Whose is the most accurate?
Well,
they don't even know what happened.
Who do you believe?
But I paint a vivid picture. So.
Oh god, I gotta hear this.
Whose story do you like best?
Oh my god.
Mine was straight to the point.
But the moral of the story was...
I took you on a journey.
Don't go to circle.
Don't go to circle, dot, cootie shot. Don't be rude to people. Don't fucking take advantage of people.
Don't go to circus.
Don't go to circus.
Apparently I said circus.
Where did we go? I don't even know what I called it.
Circle bar.
Not circle.
I think it was circle.
Oh no, it was called Circle Jerko.
Call just don't go there and be a good person and don't steal, okay? Okay.
More of a story.
Oh, we got.
Thanks so much for watching. Just remember, stay dandy. Bye!